let's make this without any of that. Howdy everyone, Arkansian here. I was working on a forge and decided I'd stop to show you what I was doing with these LEDs. Basically, I'm going to put this together without soldering any of these pieces. Make sure you have all your components together, 3 LEDs, wire wrapper, batteries, battery box, and some shrink tube cut to size. These are about 3 to 4 millimeters each. I also pre-stripped the wires and twisted them up. First thing we're going to do is we're going to locate the long leg on the LEDs. That's the positive side of the LEDs, and bend them out so they're perpendicular to the bulb themselves. Do this on all 3 of the LEDs that we're going to use for this. The reason I do this is working on one half of the circuit at a time really does prevent any confusion and errors later on. Benefit from my mistakes. I make a lot of them. I want to share them. So as soon as you get these done, you want to bend them again so that you can run these things together in a line. The idea here eventually is to make a ladder out of these LEDs. And I've already put the first set of shrink tubing on there. Red shrink tubing because it's the positive side. Shrink those down and that will actually grip each of these legs well enough to complete a circuit. Pretty easy so far. And moving on, the magic of editing. Going ahead and working on the negative side of this, and you can see that there is indeed a ladder put together. Just shrink these guys down and we'll have a good solid connection all the way through here. Make sure you take your time with this. I'm actually working with a lower heat than I normally do, just because I don't want to screw up the bulb or scorch the shrink tube or anything like that. So there you go. Put some batteries into the battery box. And now it's time for a test. Simply just connect red to red, black to black. This is called a smoke test. Obviously you want lots of light and no smoke. It's always bad to release the mystic smoke. If you do that, you know you've done it wrong. Well, did it right. So on to positioning these LEDs. Make sure you have it figured out. You definitely want to go on the top of the box, not the bottom where the lid opens, to give you access to the batteries. So always double check that. Makes it easy with this one because that's where the screws are visible. Once you have a position on there, glue it down. I am putting a drop of glue on here to make sure I don't short out against that screw. Once it's glued down, bend those legs up so you have easy access to them. Make sure that your wires are nice and tight. And then feed the little wires through the hole that's closest to the edge of the tool. There is a little groove on the tool that the wires will pop out through. And that just gives you a positive control on the wire and helps the tool guide the wire down on the post. Give it a twist. Set it on there nice and tight. Well, the tool will do it itself. You don't have to tighten it up or anything. This is actually a really easy process. Very easy process. But once it's on there, you have a very tight connection. It's not going to go anywhere. And still no solder. Pull the other wire around, attach it, and turn it on. Hey, there we go. Working series of lights, and still absolutely no solder. Thank you for watching. Everything I used in the video is linked in the description below. Using those links helps support this channel. Also, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for future notifications. Until next time, bye!